Yes, sir. Friday Night Yeerr, Made Spider Cam here, aka Cam McMahon, and we are finally here, motherfucking WrestleMania weekend, Friday Night Yeerr. We're doing our last predictions and talk about a little bit over the interesting news in wrestling is your man's the MAGA chief allegedly Roman Reigns.
Oh shit.
You know, for the normal wrestling content creator that didn't read the article, they just know Roman is the MAGA chief now. But if you read the article,
I was about to say, I saw Donald Trump with the Ula Fala, nigga. That's all that matters.
Donald Trump does have the Ula Fala. They thought it was AI. It's not AI. So Donald Trump is the new head of the table. So,
I was about to say, new tribal chief.
But how are we feeling about Roman Reigns being a registered Democrat, but knowing what knowing he is a centralist? Basically,
No,
if you look
this
up
goes
that
back
word,
to the biggest problem with the Democratic Party.
Political views. So you are middle class. You like some things the right does. You don't like some things the right does. You say some things the left do. You don't like some things the left do. So you like things Donald Trump does. You doesn't like things Donald Trump do. And he said he doesn't back Donald Trump 100%, but he supports him. He gave a very media trained answer to the question to interview him. Pretty much pressured him to answer, kind of, but he answered it as the tribal chief would have. How y'all feeling about Roman Reigns? Niggas is saying they're just off that day.
No, Roman puts forth a good point. This is the problem that the Democratic Party has had for the last couple of years. You get these faces that you know aren't going to work well with people, but then you still try to push them. Roman probably knows how that feels because think, he wasn't the face we wanted, but he was pushed on us until he was. It all goes back to the problem with the Democratic Party. And I say that as a registered Democrat and as a person who's only voted Democrat in their adult life. It's
Fair
just
enough.
not a good look.
Yo, how you feel about Roman and his takes?
I mean, I feel like people should just mind their business. I mean, of course he gonna vote for Trump. Shit. I mean, if you was rich, you would probably vote for him for tax cuts too.
Them tax breaks looking nice.
Yeah, I agree. So, I mean,
All right, True Seeker, how you feeling about Roman?
I think that politics don't belong in wrestling, and I think it was a bad time for him to release that because you do got people that don't like Trump, regardless if you like him or not. I don't like neither.
But the president
I don't like.
is a Hall of Famer.
Whoa! Let me finish.
Let him rap.
So we have. I don't agree with the left or the right. I don't really like none of them. There ain't nobody doing the right thing. But I just think it was the bad, regardless of who he voted for. I just think this was a bad time to do it. Like maybe after Mania, but like right now was just not a good time to answer that question. That's all.
Where we at? Sprees. Here we go. There's my lightning. I went. Sprees, your take on Roman. Manuel, your take on Roman.
Alright, so I think Roman kayfabe the fuck out of his answer. He turned it into a wrestling thing. So like he basically said, "Oh, Hogan. I mean, like Trump is a wrestling thing. He's like a wrestler. Like he treats politics like wrestling. That's what most wrestlers do, especially Trump supporters. They're gonna turn into like, hey, this is like pro wrestling. You know, it's there's a heel and a baby face. The Democrats are the baby face. Trump is the heel, and it's so idiotic. It's only things that rich people do. It is what it is.
Yeah, to a point. I mean, he did talk about the celebrity aspect of Trump, and it's funny how Trump went head on into the healthcare war with
RFK.
and don't get please don't get me started on him. That's another topic for today. But Roman,
Yo, his brain worms, bro.
Anyways, last but not least, before we go into WrestleMania and a notable team out of WrestleMania, the Street Profits, they're going to be wrestling on SmackDown. What we doing about the Street Profits, dude? All right, so apparently Angelo Dawkins said, "I'm fine being a bench warmer as champion" on Cam and Mace, He did say that. Do you think now, with that being said, are you fine with the street profits off WrestleMania? Do you think?
Yep, completely fine with it. I don't care. Look, if he don't care, why should I?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yo, do you care? Not care? He said he's cool with it being a bench warmer as champion.
Who am I to disagree with him?
True Seeker, Manuel.
Yeah, I care because I think the tag team titles is important, and I feel like they should definitely be a part of Mania. Maybe if they booked it better, maybe if they booked the match we all want to see. I'm just saying, like, come on, tag titles not a part of WrestleMania. That sounds crazy.
Well, aren't the other tag titles on the one set of tag titles is on the show, aren't they?
I think all titles should be on the line at WrestleMania.
I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. I too believe all titles should be on the line at Mania, but unfortunately, I haven't got that call back from the writers' room yet. So
they're hiring new writers. So listen. If they're fine with not being on Mania, well, they being Angelo Dawkins, and I can only go off what you told me. So whatever, fuck it.
Ipso facto, you feel like Montez feels the same way.
Well, according to the IWC, he's talking to his wife, and his wife is saying, "Oh, he wants to leave and whatever." I mean, we're gonna listen to rumors.
Yo, real quick. I know I don't know, but what is the IWC? I'm lost.
Internet wrestling community.
The internet wrestling community.
All right, okay, gotcha.
The dorks that Triple H said they aren't real, so and I'm agreeing with Triple H.
He was right. I don't lie.
I don't know. I exist.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't think you're a dork. So I mean, just saying.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I emphasize the dork with capital DORK. You know. So let's go. Ray versus El Grande Americano.
This travesty. This should be Chad Gable's fucking match, bro. This shit pisses me off so bad. The fucking El Grande Americano, he comes in here fucking out of nowhere. Motherfucker ain't even been here a month yet. And he's got a WrestleMania match with fucking Rey Mysterio. Meanwhile, we got fucking Chad Gable sitting the bench. That man's fucking an Olympic medalist. This is fucking lunacy at its finest.
You funny as hell.
And I'm not okay with it. Justice for Chad Gable, bro.
Are we equally?
All my homies hate.
Are we equally hurt that Chad Gable for the second year in a row should have had a prominent WrestleMania match and he just snubbed again?
It's bullshit, bro.
No. I think this match might not steal the show, but it's gonna do a lot better than we think. This gonna be one of the favorite matches I watch.
Oh, I think this match is gonna be amazing.
Think they're gonna cook.
It should be Chad Gable and not El Grande Americano, though. That's my only problem.
You know,
I mean, I agree, but that's the way Chad Gable wants to go.
Americano has been fast tracked very quickly, and based on a legend like Rey Mysterio in like what your fourth match, like Jesus Christ, one of the greatest stages of them all. Like, come on, what are we doing in life?
What are they doing? Yeah, I agree.
Manuel, do you feel the same way?
Nah, they're gonna cook. This match is gonna cook, but I agree. Chad Gable should be at Mania. I don't know why.
That's a fact.
Freeze, you feel Chad Gable should be at Mania?
Of course. I mean, it's Chad Gable, one of the greatest, currently one of the greatest technical wrestlers currently on the roster. But it's a cool gimmick for now, and you are wrestling one of the greatest legends of all time, so by all means, fuck it.
Yo, last take, El Grande Americano, I think he's having a great push. I got maybe a bigger push than rookie Brock Lesnar, so I don't know. You can only equate it to that.
He is. He's got a rocket on his back. That's for sure.
Yeah. World champion.
So who wins this match?
El Grande Americano.
Yeah, Americano. I think he should win.
So we're going El Grande clean sweep. El Grande.
Does anyone think that Rey Mysterio will win? Okay, there's one.
I love
Rey
I
Mysterio.
don't think he should win.
I don't think he should win.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think Rey should win this match. I think that would be weird. But WWE is wrestling is weird. So, but I feel like El Grande Americano he should get the dub. It's his first ever Mania match, yo. Put the kid over.
Fair.
I mean,
All right. Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest, a Sin City street fight. Probably the only match at Mania with a stipulation.
Yeah.
How we feeling about this match?
I'll go. I saw what they did at the kickoff. They're just scrapping. 24. It's on site with them. I think it's. I don't think the feud is as bad as people make it seem. They have a story. They wrestled each other. They cost each other matches. Like, I think, you know, they there's a lot of history between them. I think they're gonna have a great match. Who do I got winning? I want Priest. I mean, I want Drew because Drew's my probably top 3 wrestler right now.
Drew needs a win.
But for some reason, I got Damian winning. For some reason. Like, I want Drew to win, but I got Damian.
I like that some reason because I think it's gonna be like a roll up, something stupid. I think the finish is gonna be dumb.
Roll up. Oh,
I don't know. Look, I think Drew takes the dub. Honestly, I really do because he sort of needs it. He's been laying down a lot lately. No Diddy. That nigga been counting lights, and he needs the W. Has he not? The last time he won was against fucking the beginning of the CM Punk feud.
Oh wait, when he was last time he won, he was the bloodline, the bloodline hunter.
Well, no, because remember the last time he had a substantial win was right before the Hell in the Cell. They did the strap match, wasn't it?
I guess Punk, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think that was the last substantial win. The rest was just niggas.
He won against Jay or Jimmy, one of the two, and then he was like the bloodline
I thought they surprise rolled up. I thought each one of them got a win on him.
He lost a roll up, but he won one of those matches. He beat Sammy, and then he lost randomly to Jay, and then he just cut the bloodline.
No, Jimmy got because Jimmy got a surprise roll up on him too.
Oh, well, hey, fuck him then, right?
That's what I'm saying. I think he needs this win.
Hey, they don't care. I don't care. So that, I just learned that.
That's I live by that shit. If you don't care, why should I?
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Anybody else got a take for Drew versus David?
I got to take. I think this match is going to be all right. Am I looking forward to it? Not really. Because we seen it last year. It was for the title last year. It meant something more. I get it. Yes, it's a storyline, but I feel like they could have took Drew and Drew and Priest a different direction. You know what I mean? I'm not whining about it. I'm not one of the people that's gonna whine about it. But I'm gonna watch it. But I think this match is gonna be all right. I think it's gonna be out of 10. Feel like a nice 6.
Drew needs this win. Definitely.
He definitely
does. Absolutely does.
Any other take for this match?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be probably one of the best matches of the show.
So we're counting this as a barn burner. This is gonna be a barn burner.
I don't know about barn burner.
I think that they're gonna get. I think it's gonna be a very physical match, and I think it's the fans of Bloodsport might get their fix from this if they do it right. Because there's no reason this shouldn't be a super gnarly match, if we're going to be completely honest. It's Mania. Go big or go home.
If you watch Josh Barnett, Bloodsport, go watch that Natty match. I'm like, damn,
Natty versus Mayu Yamashita was such a... But hey, listen. Niggas tried to hate on fucking... They tried to hate on Mayu and fucking... Hey, she went in there and wrestled, dude. She didn't get the win. And now we got Natty at fucking... Natty's in the Crockett Cup, too.
Natty was cooking.
I thought she was washed.
Hey, watch that. That Bloodsport match. She was in her bag.
All right,
everything was perfect for that match.
What are we doing with this?
Put the belt on the Prince, goddammit.
This has match of the night right here. This has match of the night.
I agree.
Essentially.
Yeah, but this is technically a no DQ match, though, because it's
like every 4-way is. But with WWE, they kind of surmised the 4-way match a little bit. I think they open this up, giving them like 15 minutes to cook. This can be
That's
match.
that's a long fit, man. 15 to 20
I
is
know it's gonna be 10. I know it's gonna be like 10 or
okay.
11,
I was about to say, I feel like that's the safer bet. I was gonna say it's probably gonna be a 10 to 12 minute match. 15, they could probably do something.
Just hot spot him. Once you get the 13-minute mark, hot spot him.
Yeah, I was going to say, just go off.
What are we doing? Is this Dom Mysterio, new Intercontinental Champion? What are we
I got Dom
look,
winning.
No, I've still got hopes for Dom winning Money in the Bank. So I think the Prince should get his due.
Manuel, who you got winning this match?
I will say Dom, but I want Finn to win. But I think they're gonna turn on each other. That's gonna be a 100% thing. The Judgment Day will break up.
Listen to Finn and you win. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, what do you got for this match?
Oh, I got Dom winning, hopefully.
I feel like that's the best case scenario.
Dom wins?
Honestly, but I'm here. I've been pushing the Dom should win Money in the Bank line too hard for it. So I think Finn wins this because it keeps my hopes of Dom winning Money in the Bank alive.
True Seeker, who you got winning this match?
Yeah, I got either Braun Breaker retaining or Penta. It'd be a little. As I'm saying, it'd be a little early for Penta. It'd be a little early. That's why I think Braun Breaker is going to retain it. I think this match going to be probably a little better than Drew and what's the name? Because there's so many, it's a fatal four. So I think it'll be a 7 out of 10.
I feel like that's what's going to make it a little bit sloppy. You get too many cooks in the kitchen, shit can get rough.
No, I think if we're talking ring generals, then Finn's the only ring general.
I was going to say Finn is the consummate veteran. That's the father of the Bullet Club. Fucking, we know he's amazing. The Prince is the Prince. But
everybody just got to follow suit and just listen to the Prince. Chill. Not too much on Finn.
Yeah, I was gonna say easy.
Freeze, you got to take one.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Easy on Finn Balor.
Easy on the Finn Balor.
I got Penta winning.
Ooh,
thank you.
And the reason why I got Penta winning is because I feel like it's better to start. You can start that off with potentially like Damian and Finn. Like at one point they were gonna one of them was gonna pin and then one of them just hit one another, and then that can just start off of there.
We don't need Finn and Damian again. We are past that. We don't need to go back there.
No, I was talking about Dom. I mean, but yeah, Dom and Finn. I think they can one.
Oh yeah, that's inevitable.
One sees one pinning the other, and then they break up the pin, and then following that, I feel like right there, that's the ripple effect of breaking up the Judgment Day.
Oh, I think this is the last shot of Judgment Day before we get a fifth run of Judgment Day where Malachi Black joins them, I guess. And
yeah.
Is that confirmed, Lord?
Please don't do that.
I mean, look, it's all but confirmed that he's signed.
It's
and
all but confirmed. Like they're fast tracking Rusev right now. So
yeah, I was about to say them niggas is
no. They confirmed it on different. They confirmed it.
I know they're just fast tracking it now because whatever the reason. So.
No, I'm talking about Aleister Black. They confirmed Aleister Black.
Yeah,
but they confirmed Aleister Black joining the Judgment Day. That's what.
They've confirmed that he signed. It's just no one sees anywhere. There's just where else do you see him outside of a random spooky singles run that runs haven't been doing well in WWE. Spooky runs have not worked the past couple times though.
Yeah, because where's the YS6? Where
exactly? That's what I'm saying.
But it's spooky, but it's not.
Shout out spooky.
I don't know. That nigga been selling the fake eye since fucking goddamn 2021, yo. He sold that shit in a whole nother company.
Oh, this gonna cook. This
in ring. This might be match of the night in ring. If we're being completely honest, yo.
I don't know.
I think Logan Paul wins though. Just to piss people off.
Over AJ Styles?
I think Logan goes over AJ just to piss off the IWC.
That's just crazy.
That's gonna be funny.
If we're
Don't see Triple
limited,
H doing that?
if we are limited to 2 years left of AJ Styles, and he's had a very questionable WrestleMania run since 2016.
Listen, we'll always have New
I
Japan,
know.
Cam. We'll always have New Japan.
We'll always have him in Wrestle Kingdom 10 versus Nakamura.
Oh
That's a
my
fact.
God.
One of the best wrestling matches ever. Don't do that. One of
This
the
could
best
be
wrestling
match of the
matches
night
ever.
also. We know what
It
Logan
very
Paul
well
can do in the
could be.
ring. We know what AJ Styles can still do at 48 years old. Like, who's winning this match? I think
I got
AJ.
AJ.
Hopefully, AJ. Hopefully.
I got AJ.
I got Logan going over.
I got Logan. I think Logan gonna do something like Brass Knuckles. He
Oh
gonna do
man.
something to cheat. And he gonna win, and yeah. I think
No,
Logan should win.
I do too. I think he's put in enough work. A Mania win is not a crazy ask at this point.
For
no, in
Logan.
I mean, yeah,
WWE.
if AJ just has a shitty Mania record, then all right, cool. Whatever, fuck it.
I mean, nigga, niggas don't talk about his Mania record anyways. It's not. We're not. Oh, AJ at Mania, nigga. We talk about AJ his in-ring prowess in general. There's nothing fucking. Even this lackluster WWE
We know
run,
he has the best Mania match with Shane McMahon ever. So we know that. We know what he gonna do. We know.
I agree. Yeah. He has Shane's best match.
Am I the only one that has AJ winning?
No, I got AJ winning as
I
well.
I mean,
got AJ winning.
He may have Shane's best match, but I don't think that was like that didn't do anything for AJ when I was basically saying. Him versus
well, no. But AJ, people got to remember how late AJ's career he came to the WWE.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean,
He's
but
like
is
4
that-
years old.
Is that like anybody's? I mean, it's not his fault. It's not I mean,
That's
it's
not
not
his
a
fault.
WWE.
Oh, it's definitely WWE's fault. They had
Vince's
multiple
fault.
they had multiple chances to sign AJ fucking from when he was in TNA before he went to New Japan, and they chose not to.
Do y'all believe what Vince said? Do y'all believe what Vince said he didn't know who AJ was when he signed him?
No, I don't believe that
I
for
believe
a. I honestly don't. I
Vince
really
watch
don't.
nothing besides WWE. I believe it.
No, listen. He can say that, but there ain't no fucking bruh. The way that merch was moving for Bullet Club, Vince, there is
If Vince don't have a take on identifying you as a rookie or whatever the case, he's not going to acknowledge you.
That's true. I was about to say. I think if anything, he definitely knew who AJ was, but he's not going to acknowledge it because he didn't discover AJ Styles.
Exactly. And
This is horrible.
the most lackluster match at
Skip.
Mania.
Skip.
Yo, this is so
Piss
lame.
break. Piss
So,
break. Piss break.
yeah, this will definitely be the roll. This will be the roll-up match, yo. This will be the match where niggas have to get down and finish rolling
All
blunts.
right, listen. They said
I think that match going to cook.
Piss break.
I'm gonna move on.
No. Can I talk? That match going to cook.
Go ahead.
And New Day going to win. Like, let's stop acting like first of all, the Viking Raiders or whatever. Well, no, what I'm saying is the Viking Raiders, they give great matches. Like, we're not going to act like they give horrible matches.
Oh, yeah, look, since they were War Machine,
We know Viking Raiders can cook.
That's what I'm saying. So I think that match going to cook. I think that match going to be pretty good. It's not going to be the worst match of the card. Say that.
I think it will be the bathroom break match by default, though. I'm not going to lie.
That's fine. I mean, everybody has the one match that's going to be a bathroom break.
All right, so
Like,
now,
I mean, how long are you actually in the bathroom is the question.
Depends on what I was gonna say. Depends.
2 to 4. If you're in a public area, then like 2 to 4 because you got wait in line.
Yeah, but if I'm at the crib, it could take a little longer.
Subject
Bro,
yourself
not
to
all
another
the luchadors
beer,
against
subject
Chad
yourself to
Gable.
another plate.
That's hilarious.
Yo, he's got to fight He's got to fight everyone, yo. All
So-
of
My
them.
boy
now
just got
listen.
jumped by 8 luchadors.
Listen, now we're here. We're here in the creme de la creme. We got to use our thinking caps right now. So
All right.
it may be less predictable now. Now we're at the. Come on, what are we doing?
I got
Io
Bianca.
Sky retains.
I got Bianca.
I got Bianca.
Bianca take it.
Yo, we can't do this Jane Cena bullshit with Bianca over and over again. Yo, we gotta stop.
Well, it's gonna happen. Well, it's gonna happen. So you might have to get over
It's
it.
gonna happen.
Bianca's
We
gonna-
gotta fucking stop. This is how
Now
niggas.
we gotta do one at a
Unless-
time. Hold on,
unless she goes heel.
Manuel, who do you feel is gonna win and why?
Nah, I got Bianca. I just feel like they're gonna keep pushing her for whatever reason. I don't know if she should be heel, but like I think Bianca wins. I think Io should win. It just makes more sense to push her in Stardom, into main event Stardom. But no pun intended. But yeah, I got.
Would you want to go back to Stardom though?
No, I
After
said
they
like
drop-
pull her into main event Stardom.
Oh,
Yeah, I said no pun intended. But nah, I got Bianca.
All right, True Seeker, who you got winning this match?
Oh, Bianca all the way. I care less if it's the same thing over and over. I don't care. Bianca win it. That's it.
Afro.
yo, I got Io. I got Io retaining, of course. Because listen, the DEI match. That's what I'm calling this because you got an Asian bitch, a white bitch, and a black bitch all in one match.
Oh wow.
Damn, it was
So-
straight disrespect.
That's the only way I run. I'm a real heel.
Yeah, well, at least I know.
I mean, that's
yo,
cool.
we
I'm
got
gonna say
winning
you know. Oh yeah, you already said.
Oh, that's in yo. Who do you
okay.
win this match?
I got Bianca.
Breeze.
Shit, Ludwig Kaiser finna win.
What is losing? Oh, look, had SmackDown. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, he finna win Andre.
I was gonna say, Ludwig's on the TV right now.
So there's three ways you can take this. There's EO going up on higher up on the main event, seeing she retains.
Oh, shit,
Bianca keeping her streak. Bianca keeping her streak, or Rhea Ripley just establishing herself as still a main eventer.
As
I don't
long as
think
Rhea
Rhea.
lose, I'm cool.
I don't think Rhea needs to win this one. I think
At all.
EO. I think EO needs to win, but I don't think Bianca is gonna go out. I don't think Bianca's taking a pin. I'll say that.
No, I don't believe so either. But man,
I think
if we get
EO
heel,
takes the pin,
I would do anything for black and gold
not
Bianca
EO, sorry.
again, though.
Rhea takes the pin, and I think.
Yo, thank you. I agree with that. Black and gold Bianca
I think
was
Bianca.
Yo,
Bianca
top
keeps
tier.
the streak intact via not getting pinned.
Getting pinned?
Oh.
Oh,
I mean,
shit.
Blur, technically, if we're gonna be technical, she did lose the battle royale. So I mean, if
Yeah.
it's a multi-woman thing, I don't think it'll affect her record because the battle royale, like that's when she got eliminated. So I mean, technically, you could weave out a situation of she's still perfect, but as far as
Yeah. I don't think she's getting pinned.
matches,
That's my
yeah. But I got Io winning or Bianca. It's either or. I don't see no way in hell Rhea winning. So.
I think of the only one in this match that's bigger than the championship is Rhea Ripley right now because
I
the
hate
fans are
it.
going to dick ride her so much. So
Yeah, but like we already talked about that. This whole shit, her getting in the match, rubbed me the wrong way. I'm still a big Rhea Ripley fan. This shit just made her come off as the petulant child, and that's never gonna.
I agree.
oh yeah, that's fair. Oh, that's fair. So now we get into the next.
Tiffy time, nigga.
Charlotte.
You know what the fuck going on?
Is Tiffy time or is it Charlotte time?
Can we
Whose
please
time
have
is
Tiffy time? Can we please have Tiffy time?
That's all. It's got to be
I got
time,
Tiffany
yo.
chatting over Charlotte right now.
Most definitely,
No,
right
I'm
now.
I'm taking Charlotte. I think Tiffy gonna botch a few things.
I got Charlotte.
I seen her botching. I seen her botching already on SmackDown. Even her backflip. Like did she normally do off the ropes? It ain't looking as it's not. No, but it's you still can prepare for it to the point where it doesn't happen. But what I'm saying is her back tuck, whatever it is, backup that she do off the ropes, it ain't looking as good as it used to look. It's looking a little sloppy. And if it's looking sloppy on SmackDown, when them big lights come, I don't know what to tell you.
I think she's
But
still coming out on
Charlotte,
top.
basically.
I really hope Charlotte lose.
Don't we all?
I hope Charlotte wins.
Why?
I don't like how Charlotte got into the match, just came
Bro,
back
she
and
gonna,
There we
just straight to the
go.
championship match.
she gonna break the
But I
record
still
before
want Charlotte to
Flair.
win.
She's gonna break Flair's record before John. At this point,
Nah, because I think John goes over, but
I hope so. I really do.
Oh no!
Oh, why they do that to
do we
Ray
care if Charlotte
Phoenix?
wins, or yes or no?
You said what?
Do we care if
Americano.
Charlotte wins? Yes or no?
Not really, but I don't want her to win.
I don't want her
it's
to win.
time. It's a new era, yo. It's time for somebody else. Look,
What the
Tiffany,
fuck is El Grande Americano doing?
put her
He
over.
just got rid of Ray Phoenix.
He's got to set up his next feud ahead of time.
Listen, they don't care about this motherfucking match. We might as well just go into what
I told you it was Tiffy time, nigga.
Oh shit!
Jay
I hope
won.
Gunther
God
wins.
damn.
I want Tiffy to win, but we all
Gunther.
know the
Yeet,
party's gonna win.
nigga. Yeet,
Man,
big
I feel like we know Jay's gonna win, but in my heart, I want Gunther to win this. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's
I
predictable.
gotta swerve. I gotta swerve. I think Jay turns heel.
Oh,
I heard that theory.
That'd be horrible.
Yeah,
I saw
no,
that.
they ain't in the business of wasting money like that,
Why
yo.
would they
I
turn
mean,
him heel in the peak of
he's
his
not making.
I
popularity?
mean, you gotta think. Rock came out with Travis Scott. Jey Uso came out with Travis Scott.
Thank you, Truth, for
That'd
backing
be
that
like an
up. Right
Austin
there.
2001 type.
And the reason why I say he might turn heel is because everything. I don't know if you guys remember when he faced Roman and Jimmy kind of interfered and was like, "Yo, I'm scared that you might turn into Roman. You might turn into our cousin."
Bro,
I
this
kind of
dude-
feel like
Agreed.
that plays down there.
Agreed.
But we're past
It-
bloodline shit, so it's just like
It does. It is
Yeah.
past
Are we?
bloodline shit.
Are we past
No,
we
bloodline?
haven't had
We're
bloodline
not. No.
anything in the last 4
No,
months.
we're not.
But
We're not done
but
with
it all
bloodline. They're
matters.
still irrelevant. They're still relevant.
They're not
Yo,
relevant.
relevant-
So's not
hold on,
relevant.
hold
So's
on,
not even on
hold on.
WrestleMania.
Hold on, relevant and active are two different things.
Agreed.
I mean, so the only
The Ulafa's on Trump now, so we're
I
going
would say Donald Trump's the top tribal chief, yo. So like,
the only
they ain't even
person,
got shit to fight for.
the only person that's technically missing out the fucking like
Don't say
bloodline
Tongaloa.
is Jimmy.
Oh,
The infamous, hey, don't disrespect the infamous Tongaloa though.
If it's not
Okay.
New Japan, I do not give a fuck about them, bro. Respectfully.
That's one half of the
Tongaloa.
Gorillas of Destiny at the end of the day.
I just
I
said
care
it.
less about this.
If it's not about New Japan, then I really don't give a fuck about them because they have not done nothing outside of New
shit.
Japan.
Well, he got injured.
Hey,
Tongaloa
Carmelo
suck.
won. Yes, sir.
Shout out
So,
to Tongaloa.
So is Jimmy
Carmelo
winning this
won.
match? Y'all got Jimmy winning or no? I mean, not Jimmy. Jay winning this
Jay,
one?
I think
Yeah,
Jay wins.
Jay.
Yeah.
I got Jay winning.
I got Jimmy
Yeah, I
winning.
think he does. I think Jay wins, unfortunately. But it doesn't. I don't. Well, I'm just not listening. I know Jey Uso's over, but there's no one that's going to tell me that fucking Jey Uso is the pinnacle of in-ring professionalism because it's
No.
not that.
No,
And here's
it's not.
This is my only problem with it is that he is about to have an amazing match because he's literally in the ring with one of the best wrestlers alive at the moment,
Yeah, but
and that will be the reason.
Right.
But Gunther hasn't been wrestling as the best wrestler alive in the last since he got the title. That's IC reign, yeah.
So
his
like I said
WWE
earlier, like I said earlier on TikTok, I think Gunther protects his opponent too much.
He
Depending on
really
who
does.
it is.
He makes them look strong as fuck, yo. When he puts niggas over, he puts them over fucking hard.
Explain, Blur.
So listen, with Gunther, like if I'm wrestling Dragunov, I know Dragunov can take whatever I can put on him. But if
Yeah.
I'm wrestling Jey Uso, he can't take my chops. He can't take my dropping my knee or foot over the turnbuckle.
The T-Rex drop kick.
And when the last time you saw the T-Rex drop kick? We haven't seen that. We haven't seen the sleeper. We haven't seen the multiple power bombs, the splashes.
Oh, that T-Rex drop kick
all
is
that
dope.
shit. So it should have been apparent from WrestleMania 38 to WrestleMania 39. No, it was what 39 to 40.
Night of 40.
Night
Yep.
and day. Night and day. And I'm pretty sure Sammy could take whatever Gunther throws at him, but Sammy low key got protected by Gunther.
But that's because Gunther's that fucking good. He's literally one of those people. You're like, that nigga can wrestle a broom.
What I'm saying, we won't get Walter versus Ilya Dragunov. We're not getting
that. But I'm not looking for that. I'm not looking for that though. At this point,
this is the perfect time to do that to Jey Uso right now. To prove you got the mental, the wrestling fortitude to do stuff like that.
You expect Ilya Dragunov beating levels for Jey Uso?
He deserves it. He deserves that. He deserves that. He deserves that to show his toughness, and he deserves that to get that type of match from the build we had to show that he could be world heavyweight champion.
It does need to be gnarly. I agree.
Even Miz got that beaten in one of them IC title matches.
Mm-hmm.
True.
So I got a question.
And this is the Miz, arguably the softest wrestler of all time, but the
least injured wrestler.
Yeah.
Hey,
right.
he only got injured one time in that stupid ass match because of Damian Priest. But hey,
true.
So what is the expectation of if Gunther does drop the title right on tomorrow? What is the next chapter for him then?
Whatever he wants. If we're going to be completely honest,
I'm gonna say whatever he wants.
Yeah, I was going to say that nigga just renegotiated and he got a bus in the deal. He gonna do whatever he wants.
The nigga is literally walking through Vegas with fucking Louis Kaiser and fucking Zack Sabre Jr. Like whatever. He can do whatever he wants.
Get a bus. He sure did.
The nigga literally walking around with Zack Sabre Jr. And like, if he whispers in Zack Sabre Jr.'s ear, just like, yo, come to WWE. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
you're about to get you're telling New Japan give me your ace right now, and then
real quick, Diamond Dallas Page is getting inducted to the Hall of Fame.
No, he inducted Lex Luger.
Look.
He's inducted.
It's jive though, because Tony Khan's a bitch. Because we all know it should be Sting inducting Lex Luger into the Hall of Fame. It should be.
Yeah, obviously.
Doesn't Sting have a Legends contract or something with them?
No, he's got a contract with AEW.
Yeah,
he's got a Legends contract. Well, yeah. But whatever they call their Legends deal, he's got one of those.
Yeah, you want to let Sting induct Lex, though.
How the fuck Tony lets Billy Gunn come in and doesn't let Sting come in?
Because Billy Gunn ain't Sting.
Yeah, I was going to say Billy Gunn isn't Sting. But also, that was before we had that whole 2 weeks ago where fucking WWE took shots on 3 different programs at AEW. So, and we know Tony's mad sensitive, yo. TK's a sensitive ass nigga. And
all right, here we go.
Here we go.
I got Punk.
Is it fair to say I don't know who's gonna win here?
I don't know who's gonna win either. I got
Punk. This is the one match where I feel like that's almost an acceptable answer. I still got the crazy theory. I think fucking Seth Rollins wins with the help of Paul Heyman.
There you go, and he's gonna keep Paul Heyman. Say it right.
Listen, we have seen many a times when you have a top level superstar, but you want to get him into the stratosphere for real. Paul Heyman does it, yo.
Paul Heyman
there's many a nigga that can't. Now not every Paul Heyman guy gets over, but all the ones that we feel like we're over ahead of time, your Brock Lesnar's, your CM Punks, Seth Rollins fits that bill, yo. Fucking super over guy that's arguably super underutilized. Paul Heyman comes in and
what happens
to the moon?
What happens instead of it being him and Heyman aligning? What happens if the favor is for Heyman to get him in contact with The Rock?
Oh, see, I've seen that, and I wouldn't hate that, but like he talked too much. I feel like he talked way too crazy to The Rock at 40 for us to be like. I think that makes friction with Roman if that's the way they want to go. Because Roman's not going to be okay with Seth.
I think this match is too crazy to call at this point.
It's really hard, yo, because it could go so many different ways.
I got Seth
Yeah, I'm
winning.
taking Seth. I'm taking Seth all the way.
Second.
Paul
I'm
Heyman.
just saying.
Seth
think
is joining Team Rock. Seth's joining Team Rock at
Yeah,
this point.
I think so.
Nah, he's not joining the
Yeah,
team.
Seth been
He's
getting
not
him
joining the team.
utilized
if he does, you can't tell me that doesn't set up the beeline to fucking Rock versus Roman. Because what's gonna piss
Yeah.
Roman off more than fucking his cousin being with the literal person he hates the most?
Yeah, at SummerSlam.
That would at Summer Scam. That could go.
Summer Scam.
Summer Scam.
Scam? Why Summer Scam?
Summer Scam. Because we call it
Because
Summer
nights.
Scam up here.
I was gonna say we do call it Summer Scam.
We've been calling Summer Scam since 30.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's been
Summer Scam. They've been scamming us out of fucking matches.
Are you gonna do?
it's
two nights or are you gonna do
WrestleMania.
one
It's
night?
Diet WrestleMania. I think it's
I'm doing
two
both
nights this year.
You doing
Yeah,
both
I'm
nights?
if it's in New Jersey, I'm going both nights. Yeah.
Okay, it is in Jersey. It's in MetLife, brother.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm going both nights.
Hey.
All right, so we all mostly got Steph winning, right?
Yeah, it feels like the right thing.
I got.
I feel as though I feel as I had Punk winning because a title shot was in line, but now that it's not really, it's just we made it at Mania. Cool, Seth's gonna win. Fuck it.
But we are encroaching on that time when they'll want to put a belt on Punk, though. We've went this long without entertaining the idea. It's inbound. We know that for sure.
We're here now. What are we doing?
Oh, come here.
Yo,
I really want to see it.
we are beating Ric Flair's record on Sunday. Fucking John Cena goes over. Maybe eventually we get Codelander from this. Losing the belt sends him into the dark place, and we get Codelander.
It's so many things you could do with this match.
Introducing the new
Will Stone Cold come out? You never know.
Oh my god.
Stone Cold is
Austin
coming.
is there. Austin
Stone
is
Cold's
there.
coming
This
on.
I was
time.
gonna say Stone Cold is in Las Vegas.
Wait,
No,
so
Stone Cold's coming up for me.
Austin was on Pat McAfee. He is there.
I don't think it's gonna happen personally.
Nah, he's coming. He's coming off for me.
He did confirm. He did confirm on McAfee. He doesn't want to go in the ring and do bumps anymore.
He said he is still willing to whoop ass though. So
Yeah, I was gonna say giving niggas stunners is not taking a bump.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to see Austin interfere in this match.
And can I?
I'm tired of that.
And the reason why I'm actually agreeing with Truth is, bro, it's gonna be back-to-back years where you have to bring out legends to sell out the main event. Like, come on.
Yeah, but you gotta think of course WWE is not a fresh company, but it's fresh owners. Maybe you gotta think from the standpoint of TKO, them buying this, they might be looking for the little extra revenue boost. What's the point in having all these legends contracts if you're not gonna utilize them? Otherwise, you're paying people for nothing, and if that's the case.
I mean, they can sit there and nurture the new talent, but like having them and just putting this match, I think that kills it for me. That's why.
No, I don't.
Like we did all this. We did all this. Cena, Cody, all that, just for Steve Austin to come out and
help out
and do whatever. Yeah, that's whack, bro. That's super whack.
So we know. Hold on, real quick. So we know this main event is going to be overbooked as fuck, right?
Oh yeah, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. It has to be.
All right, so there's going to be no complaints.
But
exactly. Well, that's what I'm saying.
I don't agree with that. That's all.
My thing with that is you basically are setting up the same and exact ending for 40, for 41, and it's just the bad guys winning. It's just Cody's not finishing the story. Like,
yeah, that's
look, the story's finished. You got to close the book at some point, yo.
But they don't need Austin to do it. That's what I'm saying.
No, I agree. You don't need. But at the same time, if I'm paying Stone Cold Steve, and I'm purely from the business standpoint, if I'm paying fucking Steve Austin millions of dollars on a Legends deal, and I just ask that nigga to show up for one night out of the year, I think I'm entitled to that, low key. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, and I'm entitled to be like, that's core. That's whack.
Yeah, most definitely. But I'm just saying from the business perspective.
I think the problem we're having right now is for Cody right now, right? I think Cody for the most part is on a generational run right now.
Top tier.
We haven't had a champion with the amount of pressure on him that Cody Rhodes has had for the last 30 years. Every champion that we have for the last 30 years can just be like, all right, I'm gonna hold the title for a couple months and then y'all do our.
I don't know. Remember though, the pandemic era was a thing. That was a strenuous time.
Listen, I'm going 30 years, 30. And you know what? I'm not gonna say 30. I'm gonna say Punk had it for 430 days, and I think he had the same pressure on him, but they ain't take him seriously because he still had John Cena. So without John Cena right now, I think I think Cody Rhodes had the most immense pressure on yourself to be the guy to go on ESPN, the guy to go on podcasts, the guy to go on late night shows, the guy to do After Dark, the guy to do house shows, the guy to do on the road for 360 days, the guy to hold the title, the guy to be the face of the company, the guy to be clean cut, the guy to be in the suit, the guy to be good, looking perfect, clean promos.
But that's what he wanted.
Have X, Y, and Z, X, Y, Z, X, Y, Z, X, Y, Z, X, Y, Z. Like nobody has had that pressure on him since John Cena has had it. So
but he was looking for it though. It's literally what he wanted.
That's fine. We haven't had. But your Daniel Bryan's haven't had it. Your Kofi's haven't had it. Your Bobby Lashley's, your Big E's, your everybody's not had that pressure on them to be like, this is the weight of the face of the company right now. You got to do this in a 365 days span. Just like your friends turn on you. In kayfabe, out kayfabe, you got to say everything perfect. You got to do everything perfect. You got to go to every meeting and do everything, and you got to close these deals. You got to do everything, and you can't fuck up. I think Cody Rhodes has done that perfectly, and now you get to tell a second story where John Cena's heel. He's closing to win his 17th title. And you gotta be the guy to win this back from John Cena. And John Cena got 9 appearances left. So figure it out. Because I don't think Cody's winning this match. No way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I would say I think John goes over, yo. But I like I said, I hope this leads to Codelander, yo. Heel Cody Rhodes is a special thing, especially post WWE. Because Cam, you know as well as I do, Cody on fucking TNA, a demon.
Amazing.
Cody in New Japan, straight fucking demon.
And don't forget ROH too.
Yeah.
ROH.
So
can I say something?
Yeah, Freeze, yo, Manuel,
and NWA.
Honestly, this one.
We want to go first. I mean, it doesn't matter.
I'll go.
No, anybody. It's Freeze. Go ahead. You're already talking. So
I really hope Cody loses.
We'll go counterclockwise. Let's go Freeze real quick, and then
okay.
just get some order. Just get some order. No disrespect to anybody.
I mean, I believe Cody's gonna win. I mean, John's gonna win. My apologies, yeah. But back to what Blurred said, when you said that none of those guys had the pressure, like Daniel Bryan, Kofi, Bobby. Remember, all those guys are still in the Vince era, where Vince was generally technically not pushing them as the number one guy because Roman was his guy. So, I mean, I don't think that's why they didn't have a pressure. But, yo, you can go next.
Cody got the Vince push, though. Never forget, Vince showed up personally at Cody's door to get the contract signed for him to come back.
He got the Kevin Durant Warriors 2015
I was gonna say that nigga had Vince McMahon and Jerry McDevitt at his fucking door to sign a contract, yo. You don't get a bigger push than that in the WWE.
And the last time that happened was Brett.
True. Yeah. Vince don't pop in to sign niggas like that.
He signed Brett to a 10-year contract and just like, all right, well, we got this nigga locked down. We about to cook in next 10 years.
He said counterclockwise, so it'd be yo next.
Yo, go ahead. You got it.
I think Cody should lose. I feel like he's done everything it is to do for a title reign, honestly.
But if Cena wins, it's a good time for Crash Out Cody. And then you get home.
Yeah, Codelander.
Yep, I agree with that too.
But 2 wrongs don't make it right, so.
I don't know if Cody will turn heel.
But 3 lefts make it right.
I think
It's
that's
not
like a
turning
year
heel.
from
It's
now.
just like you're. Remember what Cena said? You're too perfect. You don't even know yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
You look perfect. You dress perfect. You act perfect. You don't even know yourself. Like, go watch that last Cena promo, and Cena just like hit it on a button like nobody
But
else did.
that's John
Like,
Cena's bag, yo. That listen, people, we had our time of disliking John Cena, but one thing no one can ever say about John Cena is that he wasn't fucking top tier on the mic at all
Yeah.
points in time.
That's
for
true.
sure. Man, well, you take on this match, or at least the aftermath of this match.
This how I feel like Cody. If Cena wins, right, he's gonna drop it to Cody. There's no other person that Cena's gonna drop it to. I just
I agree
think
with that.
they're booking themselves in a corner, and I think Cody should retain. I think if Cena
Really?
wins, yeah, I think Cody should retain. I don't think Cena needs the 17. I don't think he needs it.
What?
That's
I think-
crazy. Come on, he deserves it. He may not need it, but he
Of course
fucking
he
deserves
deserves
it.
it, but he doesn't need it. And he's very known now for saying, like, I'm gonna put people over. And putting the biggest face in the company over at the biggest stage in the main event of WrestleMania is probably his go-to. But I understand why people want Cena to win because he deserves it. I don't know. It's just why give the title to somebody? Give him a 2-month title run so he can give it back to the same person he lost. He beat. You know, it's just doesn't make sense.
Sometimes it's just for the stats, yo. Sometimes you gotta look at it.
Fair.
Sometimes it's just for the stats.
They booing
I
the
see.
shit out of Bianca. Damn.
Yeah, they're booing Bianca.
Truth, how you feeling?
All right, cool. All right, you heard it here first. If Cody wins, Cena wins. If Gunther wins, Cody wins. That's how it's gonna go. There has to be a pop at the show. Either it's gonna be Cody or it's gonna be Jay. One or the other has to happen. If Jay wins, Cody's gonna lose.
That's two different nights though.
That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter because the Seth
you got the Yami now.
Yeah,
That's true.
you heard it here first. So when it happened,
all right, listen. That's Mania for the most part. I think we covered every match for the most part.
Blur versus Rocks.
Blur versus Rocks. Yeah, don't forget that.
You forgot about that.
No, I know. I'm gonna win.
Y'all doing it tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be.
I got. Hold on. I got separate questions for each and every one of you.
I bet.
Because I'm that diligent on my show at the very least. Spreeze, I got a question for you.
What's up, brother?
So we know the initial horsewomen, right? We know Becky, Bailey, Charlotte, Sasha. Sasha's gone. Becky says she's not coming back to wrestling anytime soon. Go watch her husband. Charlotte's pretty much on the tail end, and Bailey, we don't know. And we know, I guess, that Asuka, Rhea, Bianca, and Io are the new 4 horsewomen, but who are the horsewomen past that?
Who are the 4th woman past that?
Yes, that is your question. Who is the horsewoman past that?
Oh, fuck.
Pick from NXT, the current roster.
That's like, oh man, I have to.
You didn't want to give me the question about women, huh, Cam?
No, because you're misogynistic, duh.
Jade with that Shigo outfit, though?
Yeah, you're crazy.
She putting in work.
Spree, so who's the new horsewoman?
Oh man, that's hard, bro.
Also, we ain't talking about Jade and Naomi, but
I mean, can I say one name?
She wants to be a horsewoman.
So who?
Hey, the Soul Snatcher is a top tier fucking finisher, yo.
It sure is. I never seen that before.
Spree, come on.
So what?
What's your horsewoman? Who you think about?
Man, that's a hard one, man, because I feel like if I give answers, people are gonna be like, "Yo,
Roxanne, Julia, Stephanie, Jordan Grace.
I mean, you know the easy
Yeah,
answer is
I mean, it's
Yo,
probably
Miss
mostly going to be
Parker.
coming up from. Yeah, it's
Lonnie
probably going to be.
Jordan.
It's going to be a lot from NXT. I mean, that's who I'm probably going to really
That's
go
fine. That's
mostly
fine.
for.
That's okay.
I was gonna say it's literally just who you think these next 4 bad bitches is gonna be.
It's gonna carry.
So
Damn, the
I
D word, bro.
definitely think.
Yeah, we can say it on here.
I was gonna say, yo, I ain't no
think Jay
TikTok
Cargo.
Negro.
Shout out to
I
TikTok.
think Jay.
Let's
I
go
think Jay
about
Cargos
this.
is probably going to be.
I got hold on. We got Jade at one. You got Jake as one.
Yeah, Jay's going to be. I think top because I mean it's. What the hell? She has a physique, and I think she has the whole look to be the
Top
one of the
baddie.
catalysts.
I got Naomi being at Mania. Just throwing it out there.
No, I see. I hope Naomi wins in Mania because she's actually been putting out one of her greatest heel works of all time.
Yeah. Only Big Jim giving me ass shots around. Well, that's her.
Yep, I was gonna say she only getting ass shots from Big Jim, yo. That's it.
There you go. So we got Jade.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to throw Miss Parker up there for sure, man.
Jada Parker.
Her ass could be 1 and 2, yo.
Oh god.
I'm gonna have to. I know many people are not gonna like this, but I'm gonna have to throw Ms. Grace in there. Jordan Grace.
Really?
That's what you do. That's cool.
And who's the final four? Final four.
Oh, last one. I'm gonna have to throw Valkyria in there. Val.
Lyra.
Oh, Lyra?
Mm-hmm.
No pop.
The Bird Girl. No pop.
No pop.
Yo.
Bird. All right, so yo, it's on you. So if you could add one stipulation to one of these matches at WrestleMania, what would you add? What was the stipulation you add?
This motherfucker's gonna give me this question.
I would probably do no holds bar for Gunther and Jay to make it more interesting.
So you put a hat on a hat.
The hat on the hat match.
The hat on the hat match.
What you mean? I mean, we already seen their normal matches before, so.
Wait,
You trying to?
All right, Afro. Who has the most to gain outside of WWE via this WrestleMania weekend?
Okay, that's actually a really good question because there are quite a few indies that have decided to stick up shop. I think a big one, because I'm pretty sure there's a GCW show and a Hog show in Las Vegas for Mania weekend.
GCW's there, not Hog.
Okay, so there's a definite chance of a Zilla Fatu wrestling match happening. Lots of people, the bloodline sells, yo, whether it's in WWE or not. So fucking, if Zilla Fatu is on a card somewhere in Las Vegas, it's all just a setup till he gets to NXT.
He wasn't on the card, but he was there, making appearances.
He was at Wally Mania.
Oh, so he's in Vegas. There's always listen. If I know one thing,
he's in Vegas.
Indie promoters are always looking for a quick booking. That's just a fact, yo. Now whether they have the money, Zilla's price tag has went up a little bit since the whole reality of wrestling joint has went down.
Thanks to Booker T.
Yeah, shout out Booker T. But I definitely look. It's only a matter of time. But if I had who has something, it's always going to be Zilla. Of course, you can go down the line of indie wrestlers that are going to be there, and maybe you get a good look from fucking some random fucking WWE personnel that's taken in an indie show. But I think Zilla Fatu's the easiest answer. Yeah.
Hey, Afro, just real quick. I mean, I met the guy. I smoked with the guy. I actually interviewed the guy a couple of times, and he said it himself. He's not ready.
Oh, and I believe that, but I think that's the point of the question of who has the most to gain outside of the WWE. You know what I mean? So if it's anything, you get more of that experience of what these crazy fucking WrestleMania crowds are like before you get there. It's all just practice till you get to the big show.
All right, Manuel, your question. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Through this current, from this current card on WrestleMania, right? So all the matches is on WrestleMania.
We asked people who said they've had Domino's.
Who are the 5 people on this card that won't make it to next year? Your predictions.
That won't make it to next year?
Right.
Ooh.
Damn, what that supposed to be?
That's a messy ass question.
Yeah,
Just
like,
asking.
This nigga said who's getting
a next Mania?
Who's getting future endeavored, nigga?
Not future dev, but who's not making the next year WrestleMania card? Who
Oh,
thinks not
okay.
gonna last?
Easy answer, Viking Raiders.
I need five.
You need 5? Okay.
Yeah.
So well, there's 2,
There's
so you
an
need 3
eyeball.
more.
That's 2.
No, Viking Raiders count as 1.
Okay, fine.
Damn.
It's an act. It's an act.
Damn.
This nigga said they moved as a unit.
Xavier Woods.
For the New Day. Oh, Big. You think Big E's coming back?
Nah. He not coming back. Damn. Everybody's good though. Everybody that Mania is actually good.
Who's not seeing a light? Who's not seeing a light of day?
Cena. That's the obvious. That's the
Yeah, I was gonna say John Cena.
I was gonna say I forgot Cena. That's fair.
Who else is gonna be garbage?
Well, you gotta think it's not even so much who's gonna be garbage. You gotta think we got a whole fucking bullshit draft coming up where we will be getting a bunch of NXT call ups. So the landscape's gonna change main roster wise.
Braun is me.
I'll say Penta.
Ooh.
I don't want it to be, but I have a feeling Penta will not be at next year's Mania.
See, I think Penta will, but I think it'll be Lucha Brothers there, not just Penta.
All right, so 2 more. Give me 2 more.
Who will not make it from this one? Grand Americano.
Damn it. He just got there though, yo.
Of course.
One and done.
And then Ray.
Ooh.
Ray.
Low key, I kind of agree.
Truth
Rey
Seekers.
Mysterio ain't getting no younger.
Truth Seekers on you.
Hold up.
Truth Seeker. Give me 3 choices. Who's gonna headline next year's Hall of Fame?
Oh, next year's Hall of Fame.
Yeah, 3 choices.
Taker for matches.
Taker and Sean, most likely.
Yeah, most of at 25.
Yeah, Taker and Shawn. I'm trying to think who. There's so many people. I think this is a good question, bro. What about Umaga?
Okay.
Oh, a posthumous induction. I could see it.
And who's gonna
Because of the whole
headline?
bloodline stuff.
Who's gonna
Umaga
headline
can do-
2026?
Batista. Batista ain't in yet.
Bautista.
Bautista.
Batista.
Who left? Shit, everybody here.
The Rock's not in it
there's
either,
the-
is he not?
Oh, The Rock. Yo.
Yeah, Rock's not in yet. Did Ron Simmons ever make it in?
Yep, he in there.
Okay.
You know,
2012,
Okay.
I think. Santino
Well, listen.
Marella.
who's going ahead?
Yo, Santino would be crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Santina's nasty.
What if they said no? But what if they put Santina in instead of Santino?
Oh, hell
We're
no.
done with that one. We're done with that
Nah,
one.
yeah. The women's wing looking shaky. They need a little bit of.
The women's
No.
wing.
I think
listen.
China could eventually get a singles induction. She should.
China's so weak. But look, that's a different story for another
There we
day.
go.
Look, we be giving dead niggas prizes all the time. Why can't we give her? She dead. She still can get the goddamn pushing the goddamn. Come
All right,
on.
listen. Shout out to
Lex Luger's basically dead, and they inducting him.
Oh my god.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Oh, they might put DDP in. But when
Oh,
all that
yeah.
DDP is done, like all the
Oh.
healing,
What?
So
They might put DDP in, yo.
We're gonna steer past that Lex Luger comment, which is fine. That's, just
they might no for real. They might put DDP in for all the stuff that he did, all the good stuff that he did, helping the hill.
if they put DDP yoga in, but not DDP.
Ain't
Well,
he
no,
playing
not
Isn't
DDP
WCW?
Yoga. I
DDP
mean,
Ireland?
he did WCW,
Yeah.
so I mean,
Isn't he a
That's
Hall of
like
Famer
that.
already?
Yeah, that's the thing.
2017 class, I
But
think.
listen,
oh, he's a Hall of
April
Fame already.
19th,
Oh, dang.
April 19th, 20th is WrestleMania, literally tomorrow and Sunday. Night one. Oh, don't go forget, Stand and Deliver tomorrow at 1 p.m. I believe
Yeah,
so.
1 p.m.
Go
Ugh.
watch on
So we'll be
Peacock and then
watching.
on Netflix International. So I guess you gotta take your VPN if you want to watch it on Netflix. But Netflix
Yeah.
on Netflix getting WrestleMania is pretty big for international crowd. So
Yeah, that's
shout out to them.
huge.
We got Spreewell's
Yeah.
here. Go follow him on TikTok. Manuel, True Seeker, and Yo. They'll be on Blur Cartel's TikTok later on tonight as I battle the motherfucking Rocks bar for bar, match for match.
Who quit last night? Who quit last night?
And then don't
Rocks.
forget the Afro Comics 765 Casual Conversations Thursdays at 10.
Yep. That's a fact. We just
Yes,
talked
sir.
about sperm races last night. It was a
Sperm
riveting
races.
Oh,
All right,
It was a
so-
riveting conversation.
yeah,
Oh
that's a
my
different
God.
take because it's not wrestling, but Friday Night Yeerr, you know where to find us. And then
Yeah.
yeah.
You're
Oh, don't forget. Friday Night Yeerr is going to 3 days a week. Don't forget, it's going to 3 days a week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we will be reviewing Raw, Dynamite, and SmackDown. Little 15-minute episodes.
Oh, okay. I was about to be
Blur.com.
like, God damn, nigga.
Hold on, it's only wrestling reviews, 15-minute reviews for Blur.com. So if anybody wants to join that, we'll go and review Raw,
I'm always
SmackDown,
doing
and Dynamite. Me and Afro got work to do, so yes.
That's a fact. We do.
Here. We'll see y'all. Enjoy yourselves. I'll be on TikTok later.
See you on TikTok, nigga.
Yo,
Oh yeah,
bye.
facts. Happy Easter, y'all. I forgot to
Oh
say
yeah, happy
that.
yo.
Easter, the resurrection of
shit,
Christ.
happy
Raw
Easter.
after Mania gonna cook this shit.
I hope
Yeah,
so.
I hope so too.
Cause it was horrible last year.
Yeah.
Them niggas
I
gonna
don't
roll
remember
out
since
Hulk
I
Hogan.